Okay, here's an example which we're trying to find the unknown angles. This is y, this is x, is what we want to find. Well, the first thing to notice, to know, see how we have two parallel lines? See how these lines are parallel? So whenever you see parallel lines, you know what you should think about? You should think about z angles. Z angles called alternate interior are always equal. So always equal when you have parallel lines, I should say. When you have parallel lines. So whenever you see a couple of parallel lines, you should think, oh, I bet they want me to do the z angle thing. What do I mean z angles? Well, if you make a z forwards or backwards, either way, the two angles the z makes, this one and this one, or this one and this one, those guys are equal. Same thing here. This one and that one are equal. So, do you see the z angles here? Boom, boom, boom. Backward z, this angle and this angle have to be equal when you have parallel lines, when you've got parallel lines. So that means this must be 55 as well. Y must also be 55. Is that good? Because those are z angles. So you think of that whenever you've got parallel lines, that's what should jump to your mind. When you see parallel lines, you should think, oh, I bet they want me to do the z angle thing. Alternate interior angles. Right? Because these two parallel lines, this is the transversal. These two angles are on opposite sides of the transversal, and they're interior. They're not outside the parallel lines, they're inside the parallel lines. Alternate interior angles, called z angles, are equal. And now we can get x. How can we get x? Well, remember that these three are one side of a straight line, this straight line up here. Remember this is fact number 1, that z angles are always equal. And then fact number 2 is that one side of a line holds 180 degrees. So that means the 67, the x, and the 55 must total 180, right? Remember, all the way around a circle is 360. So therefore, halfway around a circle is half of that 180, which is one side of a straight line. So therefore, I can find x. X is going to be 180 minus the other two, minus the 67 and minus the 55. Right? Because those three make one side of a straight line, so they got a total 180. So when you work those out, I'm getting 58. So x is 58. So there we go. Using those two facts, we were able to